Thought I'd give you a little demo of this BoardView software. I use Sumatra PDF reader, and here you can see part of the schematic for the 8202915B circuit board for the MacBook Pro I've been working on. And it's got a search box here which we can use. So let's see if we can split the screen up and let's see if we can. And then this is the BoardView software here, and there's the printed circuit board that I'm working on is there. Now let's try and split this again. It's sometimes it doesn't want to work. I don't know why. Now then, this program for BoardView isn't the easiest to use because there's no instructions and no real information, and you have to use the arrow keys to move the image. So to give you an example, say I'm looking for the backlight boost output. So in the search box I'll type, and I've copied it so that I don't have to type it, PPV out SWLCD backlight feedback. Now this is the feedback line, and this is a feed through, which could be a problem. I'm going to test. Right, excuse my voice as usual, it's a bit weak. Right, so if we want to find this same, let's say this feed through XW9720, then on this side in the board view, I think it magnified it when I double clicked it then. Yeah. Okay, in the board view we select component and then we type XW9720 and OK, and now you see it's been found, and we can press the plus key on the keyboard to magnify it, and using the arrow keys at the same time. It's not the most friendly program to use, but we can see that the XW9720 feed through is under this component, and if we click on that component, then down here, if you can see down here, I don't think you can see where I'm looking now. Let me try and move down here. You see it says C9797 pin 2, the net is ground, and the probe 722. And so this feed through is under that capacitor. Let me just get the board. And right, the light's not very good, and that's a bit glary, but you can see that, I hope you can see, this component here is going to be that capacitor there, and under that capacitor is the feed through, which on the other side of the board is one of these here, which you probably can't see. They are tiny. So let's move that light. So there's an example of using this. It has software where you can click like that, and it shows the net and what it's connected to, all the connections. Mine doesn't, unless I'm doing it wrong. It asks for the net name. Let's try. There we are. Now we should be looking at this part of the board. When I find it, and there it is. And it should be showing. You see how annoying this program is, that you can't use the mouse to drag this over. Now you can see that it is showing the pin 5 on the U9701, which is the LP8550 W-LED backlight driver. It is showing that that point there is connected to that point there, and that is the feed through. There's an example of the of working with this BoardView software, and you can click on anything, and you can't see the bottom of the screen here, so let me just adjust that down, move that over. Now if I click on any part there at the bottom, U9220, it's telling me what that is, and it's telling me which pin it is, like that's pin 18, and the net is PP3V3 underscore S0 and the probe 217. Well, I haven't got any information about the probes and what that's to do with. There's no information with this program. There's a red arrow here. I haven't got at the top. I haven't got a clue what it is. I've tried using it and it didn't do anything for me. There's V. I don't know. That's just telling you to move the arrow keys as far as I know. Oh, you can actually use that. Well, you live and learn, don't you? I didn't know that. So there's something I've learned now. But, you know, I don't use this software every day. And the last time I used it was at least 2 years ago. Short. Input your probes, samples, ones. I haven't got a clue what this is, and it's saying probe 1, 2, 3. No idea. Net is obvious. You put the net in. Components obvious. The help is useless. You click on shortcut. Oh, it tells you the status quo. Press the home key. I wonder if they start playing music. I haven't got a clue about this program. I should really look into it. V, show point. Now this is the first time I've seen this actually. You can type these letters like N for net and S for short and O for open. But what's open and what's short? In what context do you use them? And show point. Okay. Oh, well, I clicked on the V and this time it's doing something and it's showing all the components. Well, I never knew that. So I'm learning something while I'm talking to you here. And click it again to turn it off. Now, did it say what that arrow was for? The arrow's not there, is it? And if you click on About, you just get this test link program from Landrex. Perhaps I should look into it. And look at the author's name, Sheng Qiu Wu, Mr. Wu. How do you do this? Right, now I clicked on the red arrow. It says cannot open file C T-link arrow number 1.bmp, I think that says. But anyway, this video is miles longer than I intended it to be, so you've had a good idea about what's going on. Now you see there it says U9701, so in here we can put XW9701, and it takes us to that point there, which is connected to pin 5, which is 85, which is the feedback line, which I need to check. I need to check these, especially this feed through XW9720, and that's what I'm going to do in a minute.